The Afghan president, but not the Pakistani president.
It's funny, that.
Is it a snub?
It has to be. I mean, both sides are not going to be rude enough to acknowledge that. But for days now, we've known the schedule. We've known that the head of the British government was going to meet the head of state of Pakistan, who happens to be President Zardari. And then suddenly this afternoon, actually he's not. Well, why isn't he? Because the Pakistanis suddenly realised, you know what? He's only the head of government. Protocol says that the head of state meets the head of state.
But that hasn't happened in the past.
Exactly.
Tony Blair always met the president.
Exactly. And you know, if you hold talks with the guy, you can quite happily then go on and hold a press conference. What has happened is that the Pakistanis were incredibly irritated by the recent arrests of, I'm told it's 10 Pakistani nationals, but everything is reported as 11. I'm told it's 10 Pakistani and 1 Afghani. I'm not sure. They were subsequently let go. Remember the story just before Easter when the Deputy Commissioner of Scotland Yard was found walking into Downing Street with some of the plans for the raids. And clearly there was something pretty serious going on if the Prime Minister was getting a one-to-one briefing. Nevertheless, the men were all then subsequently released. Now, I'm told by various Pakistani sources, and I've been on the phone to various places, including abroad this afternoon, and the Pakistani government's position is as follows. We've checked these guys out. Our intelligence sources didn't know anything about them, checked them out, we've got nothing on them. When they come back to Pakistan, we'll probably have a quick word with them, but we're not really interested in them. We don't think they're a security threat. So why does the British government insist on putting them through the tribunal to deport them as they are a national security risk? How come we don't think they are and they do? And they're extraordinarily irritated by this. And some officials are even going as far as to saying it's because the British are so embarrassed, they're too embarrassed to say we got it wrong, so they're going to hang these guys out to dry. Now, I don't know the truth of that, and I do know that people in this country say we're very confident we had to do what we did. But you put that together, Lorna, with Mr. Brown's comment this morning about the crucible of terrorism, and at that point, I'm told, the President of Pakistan said, I'm not going to go on and hold a press conference with that guy. He can go with the Prime Minister.
OK, it was interesting, wasn't it? Tim Marshall, thank you very much indeed.